We're looking at a century-and-a-half farm. My mother, it was the only one of 4 births that survived. She lost 3 brothers at birth. And as a result, she took over and on my grandparents' death, and it's been center front in the Buchholz family since then. I have gone around the farm every year, and it brings up my memories of going out into the fields to see what Grandpa was doing, or walking through the yard where I was going through chicken, everything. It was a wonderful, wonderful place to be. And making a decision to sell upon my mother's death, which was a year ago today, was difficult, bittersweet, but we got her done. When we decided to sell, we were very pleased that we had 3 siblings. I have 2 brothers who said, let's go. We all agreed this is the right thing to do. We took a look at the family situation and said, this is not something that is going to continue generation after generation. It's time. And it turned out that in dealing with a fantastic attorney that we got Geoff's name. And then it really rolled because we felt that we liked what he was doing. He was trustworthy. He was not one who said, oh, I'm a real estate agent and you can go to me. He didn't give us that vibe. He was there to give us advice, whatever, but the decision is ours. Because Geoff handled it by, first of all, listening. We had a lot of questions. You know, we go through this, we haven't dealt with something like this. So we appreciated the fact that he knew the area. He also went to the point of making sure we knew what the rules and regulations were. And he didn't circumvent any of those. He went right to us and say, you know, are we looking at a well? Are we looking at, you know, what about the area over here? And what is this? And he asked all those questions. We were invested in this land. We're totally invested in this land with the memories and whatever. But we also knew that that he had to answer our questions. And he had to take us through this, not knowing what things we knew or not knew. So he came in and listened, and then he sorted through all of this and explained things. So it got to all 3 of us, from the welder to the teacher to the lawyer. And he let us know that he was not chopping us off to say, you don't know what you're talking about. We were on a path that we took, and we didn't take any wrong turns. No wrong turns. And that's because of Geoff. That's because we had all the knowledge that we needed and were directed in a way that we weren't making mistakes. Geoff would say, I've got to consult with somebody else, or I'm going to talk to this person and I'm going to do this. And that's always a good sign, being that, you know, he could back up what he said with his choices, and yet, you know, it was our choice. You know, he didn't say, this is what you have to do. I said, you know, it's crazy. We'd like to do this again, but we don't have another farm. You know, and I think Mom would be pleased. You know, it's very interesting. She's a very, very strong woman, and she taking a look at the parceling and how it turned out, and the back and forth, and yeah, we're very pleased.